How much do you need to be making in order to comfortably afford the 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2? Let's find out. So the ZR2 is the top trim level of the Chevy Colorado and has a starting price of $46,800. It has the ZR2 off-road package and a Turbo Max engine with an 8-speed automatic transmission. There are 5 exterior color options that are included in the price, as well as 2 additional colors for an additional $395. And then the Radiant Red exterior is an additional $495. It also comes with 17-inch graphite and oxide gold aluminum wheels, the Stowflex tailgate, remote start, deep tinted glass, painted mirror caps, an 11.3-inch LCD display, as well as a 6-speaker audio system, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, heated front seats, carpeted floor covering, a wrapped steering wheel, as well as an 11-inch driver information center, and front and rear USB ports, as well as multiple packages and accessories that you can add on for an additional cost as well. But very quickly, before we get into the numbers, I just want to mention the brand Feeling Pretty Good. They've got some really awesome apparel and different accessories, and if you use code HAVEN at checkout, you get an additional 10% off your entire order, and it definitely helps the channel and helps me keep making these videos, so I greatly appreciate it, but I'll link them down in the description below. It also has a delivery fee of $1,595, and if you add an 8% sales tax, then that's $3,871.60 that you'd be adding in sales tax as well, which would then bring the total to $52,266.60 for the Chevy Colorado ZR2. But let's say that you were to put a 10% down payment, then that would be $5,226.66 that you'd be putting down as well. And say you got approved for 72-month financing at an 8% APR, then your monthly payments would be about $824.76 a month on average. And in those 6 years, you would pay a total of $12,342.97 in interest. But of course, as we know, that's not everything that goes into the cost of actually owning and maintaining this vehicle, so we have to factor in some other expenses as well. Things like car insurance, which for the Colorado ZR2 would be about $1,606 a year, which is about $133.83 a month on average for your car insurance. However, keep in mind that this number is going to fluctuate depending on your age, the state that you live in, your driving history, and a bunch of other factors as well. So just make sure you keep in mind that those numbers are going to fluctuate depending on your personal circumstances. And in terms of your gas costs, if we assume that the average person drives about 1,200 miles per month or about 15,000 miles per year, plus the average current cost of gas today, then you'd be looking at about $221.37 a month for your average gas cost. And in terms of maintenance, you'd be looking at about $991 a year, which is about $82.58 a month for your average maintenance cost. Now, if you were to add all these monthly expenses together, then you'd be looking at about $1,262.55 a month on average for the Chevy Colorado ZR2. And if you wanted to keep that at a comfortable 15% of your average annual income, then that means that you would need to be making about $101,003.73 annually in order to keep it in that comfortable 15% range of your average annual income. Now, to put that in perspective for you, if you paid those same monthly expenses every single month for the entire 72 months that you're financing, plus that original 10% down payment, then in those 6 years alone, you would pay a total of $96,130.02 total over those 6 years for the 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you're going to see next.